Hey guys and gals, how's it going? I hope everybody's doing well today. So, as promised, there is some more stuff I wanted to show. I did promise that there was going to be more stuff to come on my channel here, and here we go. I'm going to show you guys some of my pickups recently, some of the stuff that I got, video games and movies. There's also going to be probably a part 2 because I got some games coming in from DK Oldies that I want to show off when they come in, and a couple of games from eBay as well. So just to figure I'd mention that. Also, I know that creep Outer Heaven is also mentioning me on YouTube. He's been making memes about me today and saying some pretty nasty things about me. And God forgive you. That's what I can say. God forgive you for your irritating and disgusting and despicable ways. I didn't commit any arson, and the arson is just like trying to slander my name. And this guy is just some punk that believes everything that Umbrella Robinson 97 is saying. But I say screw him. Let him say whatever he wants. I'll let YouTube handle him. Let YouTube take this guy out, outer heaven, because he needs to get off of YouTube completely. Because he's trouble. Making memes about me and an asshole talking shit. Let him talk shit. Anyways, I just had to get that out of the way before we started this video here. Um, let's get into the pickups video. Riddick for 2013, got that. Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. These are all movies I wanted from my DVD guy. 21 Bridges. Death Wish 4. I've got the other 3 Death Wish movies. I think there's 5 total that Charles Bronson did. Shazam 2, Fury of the Gods. That's a new one. Need for Speed. Kate, which is an assassin movie. 10 Minutes Gone, which I did watch recently. It was like a bank heist movie. A bunch of guys robbed a bank and then they split up, and not all of them made it. And one guy wakes up, he's by the dumpster, and his friend is killed off. Then he ends up having to go find this girl. Little does she know that she's not what what he expects, rather. She seems nice and everything, but there's a plot twist at the end of the movie. I don't want to spoil it. Excuse me. Bruce Willis is also their ringleader in the movie. It wasn't terrible, not bad. I've seen worse heist movies, bank robber movies, Elite Squad. Some of these I can't really say much about because I haven't seen them. War for the Planet of the Apes, that's very good. I like the newer Planet of the Apes movies rather. They're very good. It's like an action movie with apes. Ace Ventura: What Nature Calls, very funny comedy. Back when Jim Carrey actually made good movies. Conviction with Hilary Swank. The new Super Mario Brothers movie, that's the new one. I've heard that's really good. It's better than that 1990 film or 1991 film. That movie sucked. What about Bob? Very funny comedy. How It Ends, which is a sci-fi. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I've watched this movie all the way through, and honestly, it wasn't as funny as everybody says it is. I've watched it, and I only laughed like 2 or 3 times. So, Steve Martin, I don't know. A lot of his comedy movies don't make me laugh. You know, I'm expecting them to be really funny, and then they turn out just being okay. They don't turn out to be as funny as like Adam Sandler or, you know, Martin Lawrence. Those guys are better comedians in movies than Steve Martin. I haven't found one that really made me laugh almost at every joke throughout the films. Like, very disappointing. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, though, as a movie, was as a whole was okay, though. It just that it wasn't that funny. At the Earth's core, you were never really here with Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix is in like a thriller movie. I haven't watched that yet. 65. It's a new one. Picture This, which is a romance comedy with Ashley Tisdale. I actually liked this movie. I thought it was pretty good. It's about this girl who's got like an overprotective dad who always wants to talk to her like every 30 minutes to make sure that she's alright. Which for me would drive me insane if I had a dad like that or a mom like that watching over me like every 30 minutes. I would be kind because they're family, but at the same token, I'd be kind of annoyed that they're calling me like every 30 minutes. But that's basically the premise of the movie. She also at one point in the movie, her car breaks down, and she and her two friends had to join into like a talent show where they performed like rock music, and they had to like beat their opponents to win like $300 or $400 or $500, something like that. Yeah. Um, it wasn't bad. I liked that song. I actually looked that song up on YouTube. They didn't play the full song in the movie, but it's like a 4 minute song or 4.5 minutes. Sleeper. Now for the games. We got Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. I had this for PS Vita at one point, but I sold my Vita, so I no longer have my PlayStation Vita anymore. So the only handhelds I still currently own is the PSP and the Nintendo 3DS. I don't even have my Game Boy Advance SP anymore. I really don't need them anymore, to be honest with you. I'm satisfied with just two handhelds. That's enough for me. I don't play my handhelds as much as I should. I'm used to playing on the actual TV. But this is a good game. I like it. It plays just as good as the Vita version. Yeah, I want to play some more of that very soon. Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate. Uh, Not as good as the actual PS3 and Xbox 360 version. The graphics look a little bit better. The fighting style is a bit better. And the things that you can do in the environments are better. But for a port of the actual console version, it was pretty decent. Not bad. The seller actually gave me a Batman and Mario keychain um, with this purchase, so that wasn't bad. I think I paid like $15 for that. Wasn't These two Batman games were not very expensive, I can tell you that. Zelda: Link Between Worlds, still factory sealed. I haven't had a chance to play it, but I have played it before. It's very good. It's a good adventure game. It's kind of like a Link to the Past that was in Super Nintendo, but updated. And you can't, in the original version, use Zelda to turn into like a stone and go behind like, you know, become like a sticker type of dude and go on to like walls and shit. You can't do that in the A Link Between the Past for Super Nintendo. So that was nice. And that was in the game because there were certain parts where you could not jump over something, so you had to do that so you could get around the corner and get to the other side. That was a nice feature for the game. Very good game. I know that I have it sealed, but I did have this game open before. I had a used copy, so I know what I'm talking about. I have had this game before, played it. Super Smash Brothers, one of the best games you could get for the Nintendo 3DS. I picked it up at Shroomies Game Store, which is like an hour and a half away from me. Pretty good game. You get a bunch of characters you can play as. You get to play as King Dedede. You get to play as Kid Icarus, Link, Zelda. Captain Falcon, Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Mega Man, Bowser, Yoshi, Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, Toadette, um, and probably even the Fire Emblem characters and Ice Climbers are in this game as well. And Donkey Kong and Sonic. Sonic's in here. And there's a bunch of others that you can play as. It's a great game. I highly recommend it. Definitely great. Oh yeah, and you also get to play as Pikachu. A couple other of the Pokemon characters. Jigglypuff, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and I don't know. There's a shit ton of characters in the game that you can play as. It's very good. Lego City Undercover, the chase begins. Um, haven't had a chance to play it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's a pretty fun game. It's like a kid Grand Theft Auto. You can only kill bad guys. You can't kill the good guys like you can in Grand Theft Auto. Um, it's fun. I've heard it's fun. I've seen gameplay on it on YouTube. Bravely Default, which I just opened. I only played about an hour of it, but from what I played, it was a damn good RPG. I can see why it gets so much praise. It's an excellent game. The second one is also out, but it's on the Switch. They never put it on the 3DS. I don't know why. Resident Evil 3 remake. Yeah, I don't really like picking up remakes to be honest with you, but I saw so many interesting things with this game on YouTube. I just decided to buy it for $20. I mean that's not a bad deal. For a remake, you get to play as I think that's Jill Valentine, and Carlos helps you out in parts of the game. Very good game. Very scary. And Nemesis is one hard son of a bitch to kill. He really is. Like, they thought they killed him in the beginning of the game, but for some reason he keeps coming back after Jill, you know? And you're playing as Jill trying to get away from him. But you have to shoot zombies and you have to unlock doors and collect herbs and get ammo and stuff. It's very challenging. There's certain parts of the game that just you gotta tiptoe behind the corners and you can see like zombies coming towards you, like four zombies staggering their way down towards you, and you have to decide either to shoot them, take them out, or go to the right, or go back up the stairs and go a different way to get around to a certain spot. Very good game. I highly recommend it. Very good remake. I was really surprised by this remake, honestly. I didn't think they'd improve it, but they really did. Uh, Atari Flashbacks Classics Volume 2. I actually forgot to show this on my PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4 collection, rather. But it has a bunch of Atari games. It's nice that it has Asteroids on there. It's my favorite Atari game. You also get Missile Command, Crazy Castles, um, and you get a bunch of other games. You know, some of them are really good, but some of them I played for like 2 minutes or less, and I was like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, this sucks. This is crap. And then went on to the next game. So some of these games that were on the disc, they were pretty crappy games. They weren't really that great. And then some of them were actually pretty good. So with the Atari, man, I think that the best way to get Atari games probably get the Atari Flashbacks Classics Volume 1, 2, and 3 for PS4. Seeing that the Atari itself just it's really prehistoric, and a lot of the games don't hold up. Another game that was really fun on here that I played for quite a while was Super Breakout, and also Berserk. Those were pretty fun. But like I said, some of the games are hit and miss. Some of them they suck. They do not hold up well. They play like dog shit, and then others they play pretty well. So I mean, I got that for I think $15. The seller was trying to get like 20, but I was thinking, hell no. Actually, I think I got it for less than that. I think I got it for like 10. So, I mean, for $10 or $11, not bad. This I also picked up at Shroomies. When I went to Shroomy, I was like, I'm not gonna just go in here for one game. So I picked up like 4 games. So I got Freedom Fighters, and it's a very good game. It's a good third-person shooter. I like it. It's fun. You can also get this game surprisingly on GameCube, and it's also on PS2. Very fun. Liar, liar. I had to get an official copy because the bootleg copy that I got from my friend, it was too grainy and too fuzzy, like blurry. So I had to get this version, the official. I only paid $7 for a brand new copy, so can't complain there. It's very good comedy. Love it. That movie, excuse me, that guy is basically a lawyer in this movie, and he gets tongue tied because he lies about his promises to his son. He makes a lot of promises that he can't keep, and then one day he wakes up, and after his son had made a wish on his birthday that his father wouldn't lie to him. Then his father, every time he tries to lie in the courtroom, he gets tongue tied. Start to see him act differently than he normally would, but he can't lie. It was very good comedy movie. I highly recommend it. Super Mario Maker. I got that at Shroomies for $15. I thought that was a really good deal for a Mario game. Seeing that Mario games are generally very expensive, I was really surprised to see that that's cheap. So I picked it up. I haven't played it because I don't have a Wii U. I would like to get a Wii U, but 150. I just don't have that money right now. I could buy it with my paycheck, but then again, I need the money for other things. So I don't know. Maybe when I get like 5 grand, I can spend $200. Like it wouldn't affect me that much, and I could also get Batman on the Wii U and the other Mario game I want, Super Mario 3D World, and also Zombie U, because that's a really good Wii U game. Crash Bandicoot 4, it's about time. And I must say, it took them a long time to make that game. So yeah, it is about time that they made that game. It was released in 2020, I believe, so 3 years ago. I haven't had a chance to play it, but I've seen the gameplay. I've seen the graphics. It looked amazing. I'm a big fan of Crash Bandicoot. It was part of my childhood growing up. I remember playing at my friend Connor's house and Alicia's house back in the day. And we had a blast playing Crash Bandicoot. And I think Crash Bandicoot 2, the Wrath of Cortex. I don't think they all had all 3 Crash Bandicoot games that were on the system. I think they just had one of them had like the racing game and 1 or 2 of the like platform games, but they didn't have all 4 games. So that's everything I got to show for now. But like I said, I will be coming back with a part 2 because I got a lot more movies to show. And I got about 10 to 15 more games coming in the mail. So stay tuned for part 2. And thank you all for watching and tuning in. God bless you. Take care. Bye.